Well, greetings and salutations, everybody. Welcome back once again for the very first time to the Farts and Crap Show, where today, as per usual, it's your host, Anjo, here, and this is the finale. The second part of the finale. I hope you guys are all doing well. And you may notice we have a lot more stamina now. And that is because I actually just loaded up a different file, like my old save data, where I did like 5 playthroughs. Because I wanted to show you guys like the shrine, the temple climb, I think is what they call it. Either the shrine climb or the temple climb, it's one of the two. But yeah, just started back in on New Game Plus, and I was like, I tried doing the temple climb on hard, and I think it's actually more difficult on hard. So I just started up on easy, because it actually doesn't ask you when you like continue on a completed file. It doesn't ask you what difficulty you want to do. It just kind of goes right in. So if you want to change difficulties, you actually have to select New Game Plus from the menu. And I think this will be easier, because I think difficulty also changes stamina consumption. I'm not positive on that, but I think so. Oh my goodness. Oh, we're off to a terrible start. It doesn't actually seem to be changing stamina consumption. That's fine. I think it's more efficient to crawl rather than jump. It's faster to jump, so... And this first part is pretty simple. But just to play it safe, I'm gonna stop at the resting spot here. So, calling the desperation, get all their stamina back. There we go. But yeah, this is the file I got the platinum on. So, yeah. Okay. All achievements. And this is one of the few games I have platinum twice, because there was a PlayStation 3 version, which was also done by Blue Point Games. Is also a fine way to play this game. Yeah, but from here on out, I'm just gonna climb because it is more efficient. Stamina, and there's not gonna be another break for a while. Kinda slow, but it's a test of skill and a test of your, accumulated strength throughout your playthroughs. Because it is basically impossible to get it on your first playthrough. Like, you have to do New Game Plus if you want to do this. Because there aren't enough lizards. There we go. To actually extend your health bar, or stamina bar. Like, to the point where you need it to be. I think, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it's more efficient just to jump from there to the next ledge. Downside is I'm quite rusty on the details of how to do this next part. Yeah, it's kind of dark here. Switch back to bold. I don't recall exactly how to do this, but can't jump up there, I don't think. No, it stops right here. Oh, geez. Nope. Oh, that's why. Okay. Gotta take this ledge all the way over. I didn't see that it goes all the way over. There we go. Climbing. We're almost to the first resting point. Doing pretty good on stamina. Pretty well on stamina, sorry. Oh, yep. Yeah, we're right here. Okay. Good stuff. Alright. We're up to the first ledge. As you can see, the door is closed. There's no way to open it, as far as I know, and there's the bridge. It is massive. And there is one of the gold coins, like, on the opposite side, and, like, there's another gold coin if you jump down carefully to another point, but we're gonna keep going up. Because up here is the garden that they show in the credits. There's also a unique item up here called the Cursed Fruit. And it's called the Cursed Fruit because it actually lowers your maximum HP or health or stamina. It's one of those. And yeah, players have, yeah, so those fruit. They look like normal fruit, but they actually hurt you. And yeah, players have been, like, hoping, like, really trying to find other secrets up here for, like, ages since the game first came out. And I remember a long time ago there was, like, a bunch of, like, spoof videos and stuff of, like, dude, there's a 17th Colossus on top of the temple, like, not in the garden area, you have to climb above that. It's like, you can't, as far as I know, you can't climb above the garden area. Like, the garden area is the top. Like, this is the big hole. Dorman's light shines down through, and yes, you can jump down there. But then we'd have to start back from square one. Don't really want to do. And also in the credits, they show, like, deer and stuff up here, which I don't think they're actually physically in the game. I think it's only during the credits, but I don't quite remember. Anyway, just thought I'd look around and show you guys what's up here and whatnot. Because it is kind of the most famous Easter egg, I guess, in the game. But yeah, I kind of wish they put a little bit more up here, just because like in the end credits, like when the hawk is like flying away and it shows like the entirety of the temple, like you can see there's still a lot more temple above this area. It's kind of obscured a little bit because of like the trees and placement and all that stuff, which is cool. It's a nice little touch. But yeah, I do wish there was like you could climb to the actual top of it. That'd be really cool. Yeah, as you can see, there's not really much of anything up here. Got like these little like fountain things. Pretty cool. I mean, aside from the fruit, aside from like the cursed fruit, there's not really much of anything else up here. It's a pretty area though. I don't think there's another way down. I was kind of hoping we could like jump off the side and like parachute down, but unless this is climbable, no. Just wanted to check around, be sure. See, that ivy kind of looks climbable, but it's not. Yeah, there's like nothing to climb over here either. Pretty much. Alright, so instead of walking back across the bridge, because that takes like a solid 10 minutes, there's not really much of anything to speak of over there. It's just like a coin. That's quite literally it. Curious if this is climbable. Kind of looks like it is. Oh wow, look at that. Oh no, it's just the lip. Alright. Oh wait, is this a kill zone, really? No way. But you can go all the... What? Oh, that's dumb. It just kills you? Anyway, that's the hole, though. That... Whatever. I mean, it might be the other one. Yeah, it might be the other one, actually. Where the little, like, reflection pool is, or whatever. Okay. So a couple more secrets. That's, like, the main one. But there are more. There are more cool things we can do. And we don't have the full map anymore, unfortunately, but we don't really need it. So one thing that we're gonna do is First of all, turn on the lizard detection stone for tree map. Not that we need them, actually. Never mind. Yeah, we don't need them. Health and stamina are at maximum anyway. But, yeah, we're gonna cross and... Gotta do it the safe way. We're gonna go check out the Ico reference, which I believe is over there. And I think it's in the same area as like the Hawk Valley. So we're gonna check out both of those things. So basically how we're gonna do that is we're gonna have to ride for a little while. Gonna have to go through the forest way to go south and then west. And then a little bit north while continuing to go west. There's a bridge over there. And some stuff, but anyway. It's gonna take a little bit of time to do that. But yeah, it's a fantastic game. I love Shadow of the Colossus. Has been for a very long time one of my favorite games of all time. Partially because it was kind of the first open world game, like on this scale of like detail and stuff. And like I talked about this before, but it was revolutionary at the time, especially because like there weren't too many games with like minimalistic storytelling, like mostly visual storytelling. So it was definitely a game that, I mean, it's not an understatement to say it took the world by storm. Like it was massively impressive, and it was definitely during a time when like Sony was like cementing their place in the video game industry, because like, yeah, they had varying degrees of success with a lot of their first party stuff. Like a lot of it didn't really work out too well. Like it did okay. Like some of the games did okay that they did like in-house. But it was still mostly like a place for like third-party games to make like CD-based entries in their series, and it was always with like the established companies. Like you had like Namco and Capcom and Konami, and these like giants of the industry, like wanting to make things for the PlayStation because, you know, they were going away from using cartridges, you know. They wanted to make bigger games with like, you know, actual like decent budgets and like less time constraints and stuff like that. And oh wait, did I miss the... no, that's the beach, I think, the main beach. Because yeah, Nintendo was very old-fashioned at the time, and they still kind of are, but not nearly as much as they used to be. And yeah, it was pretty restrictive making games for them, like on the Super Nintendo, and I guess not as much on the N64, but like, yeah. but still, like, Sega CD was kind of like a half-assed attempt at like doing CD-based games. Like it was good for like storage, but like it was still basically being driven by like the Sega Genesis, you know. And it wasn't really the hardware that like developers were looking for, and like so at the time, yeah, Sony was like just easier to develop for. It was much friendlier to third parties. Um, I think, yeah, okay, that's the way down to the beach. And I guess we'll do that first. Yeah, we'll do that first. Because I mean, we're right here, why not? But, yeah, anyway, my point is, they didn't really do first-party stuff too much. It wasn't the bulk of their business, you know? But like with Capcom, we got Resident Evil, we got, frickin' Mega Man 8, Mega Man X4, you know, like, I mean, those are the big ones. Like with Namco, like they didn't do as much with like their first party. Oh wait, yeah, they did Tekken. Fucking Tekken was a new IP at the time, obviously, and it was like just did gangbusters. Like, of course, like that was a big part of Namco's business. Like even before that was like fighting games. And yeah. So the fact that they could then had the opportunity to make pretty much arcade perfect games for like the consoles, well, Sony's console, without much of any restrictions, but they still had certain things that were being held back. And that could have partially been like Namco's, you know, their mastery over the hardware. I don't know how much of that came into play. But like even later on with like the Sega Dreamcast, like they still couldn't well, okay. So like with the Saturn, right? Not the Dreamcast. With the Sega Saturn, like still they had they couldn't just put an arcade game on the platform. Like they needed to change it. They needed to simplify some things, make some sacrifices. So like it was always like PlayStation or Saturn, like who has the better, you know, arcade ports and stuff like that. And that was a big old chunk of the video game industry for like years. Like they just that was like a main focus. I think it's right around here. Is it through here? Let's see. Oh yeah, okay, here we go. Like even as early as like the early 80s, like on the NES. Because like Konami had Radius, and like Nintendo was very happy with like the NES port for Gradius. They were like, wow, this is like just as good as playing the arcade version. This is incredible. And so yeah, but like later when arcade machines got like a big upgrade in the late 90s, um, like they were, like Namco was still making these beautiful, oh wait, that wasn't Namco, Capcom. Um, yeah, Capcom was making like some beautiful fighting games. The big one that they had trouble bringing to consoles was Street Fighter 3. And like Sega was the first one to kind of like up their ante, and with the Sega Dreamcast, and like it was ahead of its time for sure. But like they probably should have waited a little bit longer for like their competition, because that was kind of what they were hoping for, is like, oh well, we're gonna beat the competition to market, so we're like the, that was weird, so we're like the only ones out there with like our next gen system. And they kind of rushed the tech a little bit and made some bold decisions. It didn't really pan out, but Capcom noticed, and they're like, dude, we could put Street Fighter 3 on the Sega Dreamcast. And so they did, and it was Street Fighter 3 Third Strike. And it was amazing. Like, it looked just like the arcade game, basically. They're like, wow, we could do arcade perfect stuff on here. And Namco did it too. They put on Soul Calibur on the Dreamcast, and it looked even better than the arcade version. And they added extra content and like all this stuff. And like they didn't get a Tekken game, I don't think. Probably because of, you know, the very swift and devastating demise of the Dreamcast. But yeah, because then they put Tekken 4 on the PS2, right? Yeah. Yeah, at the time, it was like really cool. But yeah, with the next generation of systems, PS2, the GameCube, and the Xbox, they finally had the tech to do better than the arcade. Like, home consoles had surpassed them. And that's part of the reason that generation was like so special. Because it was the first time for them. But yeah, this is the Ico reference I was talking about. So yeah, the good ending for Ico. I don't think you can split it. Maybe? Come on. Come on. Come on. I just want to split open the watermelon. Oh my goodness. Anyway. Yeah, this is a very Japanese thing. In case you guys are wondering, why the hell is there a watermelon on this beach, like with this weird branch here? Yeah. To those of you who watch a lot of anime, you might already know this, but I think you can see the broken pieces of the boat somewhere. I can't see. I don't see it, but yeah, there's this was the detail basically that made people like fans of Fumito, 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 Fumito Ueda. Anyway, director and founder of Team Ico. It made fans go like, oh hey, maybe this actually is a sequel, which is possible. It's very possible. Because yeah, at the end of Ico, by the way, spoilers for Ico, if you haven't played it, and if you haven't played it, like honestly, don't worry about it. It's not a game I like to replay at all. It's not even a game I like to play, like the first time or the second time. Like I would maybe play it again if they remastered it, like an actual remaster, but or just remade the game. Anyway, but yeah, there's like at the end of the game, you basically hop on a boat, and I think for the good ending only, I think. Because you're like escaping from this castle thing, whatever, and you help this girl out of the castle, and you happen to break free by like pure coincidence. But yeah, she's like caged up, and like you have to free her, and all kinds of stuff. So eventually, yeah, you know, you leave on a boat, and then like you have watermelon on the beach together or something like that, and I swear there's supposed to be like a wrecked boat somewhere. I don't think it's on this one. It might be on a different beach, actually. But anyway, canonically it doesn't really make sense because, like, you steal the horse, and in the intro of this game it shows you, like, going through, like, this long journey on horseback to get to this area. So not really, but I guess it could still fit in the canon of this game, because like somebody had to have built all these ruins here, and it's not necessarily the same characters, but maybe they're descendants, you know, because like you do have like little horns on your head, like at least in the end of the game. I don't think you always have them, or they're like hidden under your hair or something, or yeah, it's at the end of the game. But yeah, the boy in Ico has horns, like little horns, in the same exact kind of appearance. So either it's just like a reference, or there's like some canonical reason why there's like these similarities. But yeah, that's another big like in-game reference to Ico, so I don't know if it's just a reference or if it's supposed to mean something. It's probably just a reference, but I don't know. Anyways, those kind of look like steps. I don't think they are, though. But maybe. But probably not. Possibly. I'm gonna check anyway, just because it's one of those shapes, you know? Oh, it's climbable. If it can be climbed. Well, nope, it's still, oh, well, no, maybe, nope. The game is not even sure what's happening anymore. Fuck. Alright, so you can't go up there. Fine. Yeah, and the last little secret I wanted to show you guys is the Hawk Valley thing, which I believe is right up through here. because I'm pretty sure in this game it's not an achievement, but on the PlayStation 3 remaster it was to like you have to stay airborne for like 2 minutes or 3 minutes or something. And like basically the only way to do that is in Hawk Valley. So there's a couple of different points where like the hawks will fly low, and then you can just kind of like latch on to one and grab it as it's flying by, and then it'll just like fly you around for like pretty long time actually. And I believe it's at the top. There's a couple of different points. It's either that one right there or the one above that. I think it might be the one above that. Logic would dictate. Anyway, but yeah, it was during this generation, obviously. Like PS2 and kind of like past that, when we started seeing like these big ass games. Not just long games, but games that are like physically large. And it was kind of like the first time we'd seen like real open world games like coming into the market, like the first Red Dead Redemption, or Red Dead. No, Red Dead Redemption was on PS3. I forget what the first one was called. That was a PS2 game. Freaking. There, I don't think it's over there. This is like the top section. Let's see, Elder Scrolls 3, Morrowind was on the Xbox. Like, I'm not really counting MMOs, even though they kind of are open world games. I don't know if this is one of the spots. Oh, and just in case we fall, which we probably are going to need the cloth. There we go. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to stay airborne for a bit, we're going to need it to come from behind. Giggity. I don't know if that's going to happen. It might be too far up. Yeah, I think it's on the lower sections. Can you get over there like that? I don't know. But yeah, Grand Theft Auto 3 as well. That was, you know, PlayStation 2. I mean, the first Monster Hunter was on PlayStation 2. Not really open world, but, you know, it was a first. So, I thought I would mention it. And, yeah. It's just a lot of great games that got their start on this platform. There's one. I think this is one of the spots. Might be up on that rock right there. Yeah, you gotta be patient too to get the... There's one. Where's he going? Where is he going? Pretty close to that rock. I don't know if they swoop in closer, like if you're waiting for them or not. Oh, there's a couple more. But yeah, there's lots of hawks around here. They each have like their own like path that they fly. Like this feels right. Oh, hello. Oh shit, he didn't flip this way. I might be standing in the wrong spot, but... Oh, no, that was the one that goes over there. Yeah, it might be right here. But yeah, if I remember right, there's a couple of different spots. He's flying pretty low. Ooh. No. Damn it. See if I can climb up here. Looks like a hard no. Well, it doesn't appear to be that spot. I mean, that one goes way up there. There's another one. Oh. Coming swooping down. Just turn back around. One. Ah, you didn't get close enough. Maybe you do need to start up there. I've seen him come this way a couple of times now. Like, if you're in the right spot, they swoop down, like, right above you. So all you have to do is jump and grab at the right time. Maybe it's... right here is one of them? Okay. Oh, there's one of them. There's either 3 or 4 of them that fly this way. Okay, so there's one. There's the other one. Okay, so he's... okay, he's gonna turn around. Wait, up on that ledge, maybe? Am I too low? Do I need to keep going up? Yeah, it might be that I'm starting too low. Yep. There's the other one. And that's the same one that kind of grazes past there and doesn't actually go low enough. It's coming down. Around. So he's gonna come back this way. I'm just waiting to see like what path he takes. It's quite literally just like bird watching. Just circling around up there. Oh, here he comes. And there's another one. It's the other one that just flies kind of by there, yeah. The other guy go. Fuck. Yeah. Alright, I think we're still too low. Yeah, because like I saw him go up to that cliff even. I mean, that seems pretty high, but... that makes sense. Maybe this rock right here. It's impressive amount of balance right there. Oh, there's one of them. Oh, yeah, there he goes. Where the hell? Oh, hey, there's one. He's coming this way. Oh, now he's turning. Oh, come on. Oh, there's two of them. Okay, yeah, those two go like way up here. Because he's turning around. I saw one of them go that way. Kinda looks like I could go over there. I saw one of the hawks flying over here, so I don't know. Whoa. Yeah, it's not climbable. Oh, right. So yeah, you rang. Come on.
Yeah.
I know we're over on time. But I really wanted to get this down before the end of the episode, and I don't want to have to just like look it up. Oh, 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 oh. Dude, no, 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 no! Aggro, you fucking... Oh, okay, that's the spot. That's the spot. I missed it, but this is the... That's a really low res texture. There we go. Kind of fixed itself there. Okay, so this is the spot. Perfect. I saw him just like gliding in, and it, like... I fucking hate the camera sometimes. Like, seriously, why... Default position. Like, I'm having to hold up on the camera, like, on the right stick, like, just to kind of, like, keep it in place. And it won't fucking stay in place. You let go of it, does not. It's like angles, like, way the fuck down. I hate the camera in this game. I think it's, like, the exact same of how it was in PS2 version, and I don't know why they kept it that way. I think that's the one. Oh, here he comes. And jump. Yes! 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 Fucking got it. Oh, check this shit out. Look at that default camera. It's fucking butchering the shot. Yeah, this is actually probably also the game that made me, like, not care about manually controlling the camera. Oh, he's gonna shake me off, isn't he? Damn it. That was not 3 minutes. Yeah, there's a better spot where you can do that. Can't find it, but whatever. That's gonna do it for this episode, I think. Was there anything else I wanted to showcase? Went down to the beach, climbed the tower, went to the Hawk Valley. Don't really want to cross the bridge because then that would just walking across the bridge takes like for fucking ever. I think that's it. I mean, those are the big ones. Big ones. Yeah, I think so. I think that'll do it. Alright. Well, that was Shadow of the Colossus 2018, everybody. Thank you very much for stopping by, being part of this journey. It was my pleasure to go back to this one. I very much enjoyed it. But yeah, we'll have a new series that will come out the day after tomorrow, as per usual in this time slot. And I'm not sure which one it's gonna be. It depends on how depends how the scheduling goes. Because I always like to have like a modern thing and a retro thing as my two main, well, not retro necessarily, but at least one of my main series to be a modern game. This one was kind of a cheat because it's kind of modern, right? Like, it's actually a game from 2006, but, you know, it was finally realized in a fantastic way in 2018. Yeah, I said that earlier. But yeah, Shadow of the Colossus, in my opinion, not one of the greatest games of all time, one of the most significant games of all time. Monumental. Like, paradigm shifting, like, influential games of all time. For sure. Has it aged super gracefully? No. Not really. There are some things that could have been updated in this remake. Well, remaster. I consider it more of a remaster, considering so much of the game is exactly the same. I think down to like the code, like that runs a lot of the game's mechanics and systems. It's the same, like line for line. But yeah, it's a great game. It's fantastic. I cannot understate that enough. Yeah, so the next series will be the day after tomorrow. Will be the first episode of that. So I'm not gonna skip a beat on the channel. But yeah. Hope you guys had a good time, and until next time, everybody, take care, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Oh, right. My bad. Before we go, because we just hit an hour, that thing I always do at the end of the episode. Thanks to the channel members so much for being part of this journey as well. And at the time of recording, it's just Novalis Draconis, but if you want to be incredibly awesome like Novalis Draconis, check the join button down below. Tier start at $3 a month, and it very much helps out. It gets you guys into all the basic, pretty much all the membership perks here on this channel. And we do have a more expensive one if you guys want to be more generous and blah blah blah, but it is the best way to support the show more directly. So yeah, until next time, everybody, take care, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.